Kia ora, and welcome to the otality property market update for Here Turi Koka, August 2025. Brought to you by Loan Market. The Aotearoa property market is still moving sideways. Sales volumes are trending up, but values were down 0.2% in July, taking the national median to $820,000, essentially back to where it began the year. Over the past 12 months, we've seen a mixed picture. The wider Wellington area recorded an annual fall of 3.3%, with the biggest drags in Te Whanganui-a-Tara, Wellington City, and Te Awakaringi-ki-uta, Upper Hutt City, each close to negative 5%. Pareroa City bucked the trend, up 0.8% year on year. In Auckland Super City, negative 0.7%, and Ōtepoti Dunedin, negative 0.4%, values eased modestly, with the Super City led by Tamaki Makaurau Auckland City, down 1.2%, and Manukau down 1.0%. Kirikiriroa Hamilton and Ōtautahi Christchurch were firmer, up 3.1% and 2.7% respectively, and Tauranga edged up 0.8%. In the regions, Waihopai and Invercargill and Ngaimotu New Plymouth stood out on the positive side, both rising by more than 3%, while Te Tairawhiti, Gisborne, was at the other end with a decline of over 3%. Listings have seasonally dipped more than in recent winters, but in a longer term context, buyers still hold the power. The decline in total stock isn't because fewer homes are coming to market, it's that sales volumes stayed resilient through winter, absorbing some of that stock. Spring is typically when supply lifts, so the next few months could be pivotal for a demand-supply rebalance. Easier monetary policy is starting to help, but it's competing with a stubborn economy and a weak labour market. Q2 labour data showed unemployment up to 5.2%, with lower participation, fewer people employed overall, and a higher underutilisation rate. Classic signs of a recessionary environment. Wage growth has slowed below CPI, implying negative real wage growth. That should ease inflation pressure, but it doesn't power the economy. Heading into the 20th of August monetary policy statement, we expect the Reserve Bank to weigh soft labour data, in-band inflation, and slow activity. The balance of probabilities points to a 25 basis point OCR cut, which was broadly signposted at the last meeting, with attention then shifting to the track for further cuts and refreshed forecasts. First home buyers remain a strong presence, but the bigger story is the return of mortgaged multiple property owners. In July, this group was just under a quarter of activity, a high not seen since late 2021. Reinstated interest deductibility has helped at the margin, but lower mortgage rates are the dominant driver. We've also seen a record wave of borrowers switching banks. In June, more than $2.4 billion of lending changed provider, over 3,500 borrowers. Cashback incentives, easier advisor-led comparisons, and the prevalence of ready-to-go refis as fixed terms roll off have all lowered the friction to switch. Stay informed of all the latest developments in the property market by regularly visiting the newsroom at otality.com/NZ, following Otality NZ on our social channels, and subscribe to New Zealand Property Market Podcast. Mā te wā.